everything going a little bit mental at the end. So let's go KOI.
Well, this will definitely be the series for it. Movistar KOI already picking up the pace. They move directly towards the A side through mid, but it's a crunch from NAVI. They find two before a few more go back in the other direction. And okay, we're back to even footing, but they need the spike. They'll grab it. Another pick on the way, but Filu goes down. Damage done to baddyG. And it may be MONSTEERR we look to bring this one across the finish line.
Hiro, he's going to get that little bit of information, spot the cross, and now look to try and block them as they make their way through. Faking it out to give Ruxic the space, but he's not been able to find the kill. MONSTEERR already getting past the spike's very important. It gives the space back in the other direction, and that's exactly where baddyG has gone.
Yeah, baddy had already made that read. They were hoping to find the pick, and with that found, it's Hiro that has to do it all. 1 versus 2. 5 HP on Viper, like we said, but the value found with the plant. The post plant, no utility to work around. They know exactly where Hiro's coming from. baddy's going to play, maybe not play time. I think he's going to go for that long wrap around through mid. Nah, he's going to play up on the belt.
That's Fnatic 10-2 versus Apex in stage 2. Ruxic, he's just got wild with it. Taking a very aggressive stance. Taking that initial fight clean from alexiiik, though. That man advantage is kept in the end.
It's a great early fight for Movistar KOI as they keep weapons in their hands, but now much more difficult. The reinforcements are here, the wall's broken, the spike is down on the floor, and planting this now is going to have a lot of difficulty to it. Utility that can be fired through, and of course, plenty of guns swinging on that angle. MONSTEERR tries for the cover.
Hunter's Fury now with the ball being picked up. alexiiik still in a similar position to last round, and Ruxic confident in the cover of his teammate. The snakebite hasn't landed properly, and because of that, Filu is able to find the opener. But once again, the trade is almost immediate. There was a heal available for Hiro, but now Angel's the one under pressure. They've managed to sneak a couple of players up, and because of that, well, his Hunter's Fury is online, but unfortunately, he's dead.
Oh, Hiro's taking the space. It catches him on the way back. That's the numbers back to even. Really valuable kill for NAVI, because they're not going to be able to contest this A-site plant. They have to give it up. They have to play for the retake.
30 seconds left.
Grabbing that pick makes that a lot easier to do. Grouping up, moving as a unit, no ultis on the players for the defensive side to try to fight their way back through. Limited utility as well, but they've got that wall. That could help them get the defuse, and that's why you see KOI playing that little bit more aggressive. They haven't gone back to main. They're not playing a deep post plant. They're staying aggressive, wanting to fight for this space. It's the tank, it's baddyG, they're the ones on site, and they're hard to deal with. The scrims earlier on today gives you good control over your own spawn. Textbook. Great play by alexiiik. He's deep over by the gate, gets one, gets out with the dash as well. And considering they've come in with one weakness, that's all they needed.
Oh, hello. I was going to say that the Nanoswarm, the plan is revealed. And they only have 25 seconds here to play with. 2 players ready and waiting. Okay, at least the Hunter's Fury has already been utilized, but then the spam onto baddyG, sublime. And this is the Ruxic that we were talking about. A guy who's been unstoppable so far. They are going to be able to get the plant in, or at least there's going to be pressure put on. It's not quite enough. It seems to have worked this time.
Yes!
And that does deny the additional space already. In fact, the Hunter's Fury managing to take out Angel still, though. alexiiik was trying to play in front of that Viper screen. Didn't find anything off the back of it. He's waiting for it to fade to potentially get another bite of the cherry, but under some serious pressure, and Filu will put him down.
And nicely done. And here's the pit. An even better round to have it used in, whether by choice or not. And a deep play by Filu. Okay, now the pit might not have even been needed. It's a 4 versus 2 with that pick from Ruxic. Shao going in. No one's covering the planter! And the tank's gone down. You gotta play deep inside that pit, but okay, it's a stumble, but it won't be a fumble. Unless Shao can make a big play happen. They're giving him picks outside the pit. It's unnecessary, and now there's a res that can be used. It will be used. They come out of the walls, and it allows this stack to stay deep in the round towards B. Lockdown used on A, but KOI are faking it out. They're using their wall to creep up, but it's going to drop a little bit too early, and alexiiik's able to find one. Now they've got an idea. The spike is coming this way. The hit's on B, and the rotates, they were on the way to the A site. They'll now come back in before that spike is anywhere near being planted. There's 3 players here. There's 15 seconds to get that plant in. NAVI with the wall going down, they've got a lot of fights on their hands. Picks going their way, and this round has crumbled.
MONSTEERR's flank, though, Could be a problem. It gives a little bit of space, but the next fight by flyuh is not won, and now he needs to get back in. They know roughly where he's coming from. At times picking up the operator. He was solo for a moment. Now has an alarm bot to keep him company, and baddyG has won that fight. It leaves Hiro once again as the lone defender, but it's whether or not they actually put the pressure on him here, and wonder maybe if Angel will start a rotation as a potential plant denial.
Yeah, it looked like Ruxic got caught off because that was a great bait. Put down the alarm bot, run away. Of course they're going to take space, but he didn't think they were already that close. Hunter's Fury in. It's caught a tag. It won't end up finishing anyone off. And with the rotation from Angel, he has to be very careful. There's still a player stood here in mid, but they know that. They've heard that the turret's still online. alexiiik knows it. They know the monster's on mid. Angel doesn't need to fight. There's a flank coming in, but alexiiik will still pick up the pieces. Unfortunately, without that being a clean pick, Movistar KOI still have the advantage. And with a pick being found here, nataNk will be easily able to just grab that res if they lose a player.
It's maybe not looking likely at this stage. Fight's going the way of KOI, an unorthodox position to plant in, although alexiiik's still standing. I don't blame nataNk for bringing back another friend, because this guy has been fragging 13 and 4 right now, trying to bait them into a fight, trying to give someone a reason to peek him, and he's been dissipated, and so is the alarm bot. This leaves a lot of gaps. The fight, well, I felt like Shao again. Not even close.
No. Night and day, and it's looking like the lights are going out on NAVI, at least to start this round, but
Hiro has lockdown.
Ready to fight back. They've got their lockdown, but there's a counter, man. You got flyuh still drawing breath. But baddyG's not. Flank now open. Repeat goes in. alexiiik misses his shot. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. But this is the moment where pressure can be put on. In goes the dive, and the classic in hand for alexiiik. The lockdown isn't destroyed. This round, it's already done. Monster's trapped in a corner. The defuse is about to be tapped, and he's going to take them all down. 5 bullets.
Contact. Right now, though, there's the lockdown. He's just going to fire in the shock dart to at least try and chip away at someone else, but they should be falling back here.
They'll get out, but alexiiik stays. He's got an angle. A small corner to stay inside. If Bladestorm popped, he gets one. The dash back behind cover. Teammates coming in to help out. He's up top, trying to stop that plant, and he has for now. They're causing problems. Look at that reposition. Up in hand, it's a freebie, and now the Bladestorm keeps it going. That's a wonderful round from alexiiik.
They will be heading in with the lead, and of course for Movistar KOI, a victory here is everything. They need to turn it around after the break.
Fight down A. One enemy remaining.
We think there's space here, and go and take it so they can react. That's exactly what's happening.
They know Angel's there, that's for sure. Jumping up and down. It's the rest of the team, maybe not so much. I think there's some damage on either side, but as they go back to fight it more, it is Movistar KOI that come out on top. The spike immediately going to try and retreat, and these shots were alexiiik. Well, asked if he was going to keep it off. They are not landing, and he is being hunted.
alexiiik somehow still alive. He has taken his fair share of scars.
Poison's off.
Man, the amount of brushes with death he's had so far, still running about. baddyG hears him. This should be the end of him now.
Oh, it depends
reloading,
on
walking up. There it is, the pick found. Ruxic gets a chance to catch him off guard with the drop down. It's a jump scare for baddyG, and he will be taken out. But it's all onto Ruxic! A 3-piece pickup, and MONSTEERR, the last man standing. He's got a sheriff. A shot to the body by anything will do the job, and there we go. There we go, players there. Pistols in play. Rotation on its way from flyuh. They're locked out by a wall for now, but there's no panic. They've got their delay. A nano swarm down, stops the plant with the wall up, and when it falls, very hard for NAVI to take space. But now they've managed it. And they're going to get the plant in by the looks of things. Okay, this gets a little bit more complicated now.
Yeah, especially in a round where they only have pistols. Normally you expect the utility to be enough to deny them. Wall slowly being broken, and yeah, this definitely starts to make me a bit nervous, especially with the Marshal in hand for alexiiik. Never mind, maybe it's the Sheriff of Ruxic I should be worried about. Swings out, nataNk gone. That means there's no wall for the counter.
Oh, no.
alexiiik now stepping up as well. This is starting to fall apart. Only the one man standing, and look at that clock. It's already ticking, baddyG. He's doing an incredible job, Angel. Last man standing, but the time is already ticking. I don't know if he's going to have this one. It's going to be desperately close, and no, I think it's already too far gone. It will be gone. This half for Movistar KOI has turned into a little bit of a nightmare. That's not bad, though. Ruxic dead once again. This time, you'd expect him to be brought back, but while that's happening, Hiro's also died. How has alexiiik got hit? They must know, right? There's no way he got here with nobody knowing.
They don't know, but they found out. baddyG, he's on for another.
6K?
alexiiik down, a 3-piece, and Ace won't even end the round. He needs more, and, well, he might need more. Filu's lost control of back yellow. The B site now open for business. Shao still has the wall. They can get a relatively easy plant off. But with 3 players here, well, yeah, they might need the pit. That's so close. Holes in the sleeves of Shao's outfit. He's getting away with the plant.
baddyG, like from start to finish, being able to deny the space. The spam takes out Ruxic. I think he ends up killing off the lurk as well. Like most of the dangerous things in this round, they definitely know that somebody's here, because Angel has made more noise than you'd ever imagine. Nonetheless, he is going to be able to retreat out of there. The space being quickly taken by alexiiik, but Filu has won that battle. The fact is, though, this is a ruse, but that ruse pushes them right into the hands of baddyG, who in this defensive half has been sublime.
Yeah, everybody may have rotated off this B site, but they left baddyG behind, and he has been enough. The snake bite down, 10 seconds. Hiro finds one, but he's now gone. No cover. Shao's all alone, and he won't get away. This guy has got an iron grip over the B site.
I think we've seen a lot of lurks that are getting picked off, a lot of individual fights that haven't been going their way. Perfect. And already, well, Angel's going to go down. Good trade from Hiro, though. In fact, he's taken 2. And then Ruxic, a little sneaky on his move, just ignoring everything going on in the background. He's going to retrieve an operator, and he's going to swing. Maybe a little bit much, but hey, they've still got a 2-man advantage. Thanks to Hiro.
I was going to say they still got baddyG alive, but he doesn't check on top of 2. Why would you? At this stage of the round? Well, because alexiiik's lurking about. You don't want to give him a free fight. Maybe you do. Drone alongside Hunter's Fury. It's a nightmare when you're a Viper in a pit. He's safe from spam, holding in that position. If this drone catches baddyG, he is going to be in a lot of trouble, and it's actually Shao and alexiiik to see him first.
Yeah, alexiiik over the top. The drone coming through at the same time. There was a lot he had to deal with. And well, one and done. alexiiik opening the space, but there's still more to do. A response from Monster, and the plant yet to be in play. They need to defend Shao. I feel like he's been caught in a lot of positions here. Bladestorm on the other side from Filu. Yet to find anything, but Ruxic will go down on the other side. Viper's Pit removed from the round. Definitely makes things a little bit easier, but already that lockdown in play, and dealing with Shao, seemingly a problem. Finally, he has fallen, but now they need to get aggro, or they need to retreat.
Last player standing.
They can't get out. Not unscathed. It's left on the flyuh. No shock darts, but Hiro on 2 HP. A well-placed one could close it out, but there's a shock on the other side. It lights flyuh up. His back against the wall, but he takes down Angel. A fraction of HP stands between him and this round. The stick comes in. But now he's tapped it. Hiro counting the seconds in it. The question is, will that be the case here? We started out, KOI were swimming strong, but now they've been swept away in the last few. Deep aggression from Filu. Looks to address that.
That time is already ticking. Monster, oh, he's being watchful. Hiro is on at the moment, already claiming the site. He's got to be careful though, as baddyG was watching that cross. alexiiik is there. This fight could be everything in the round. It would give a further advantage, and in fact, alexiiik decides better going for that aggressive play. Now the res is going to be online. Ruxic has had this Viper's Pit for a monumental amount of time. Is he finally going to use it?
Welcome to my world.
Res in. For Shao, he just needs to find a body. If there was one close, I thought they'd go for it, but I guess a little scared about that player up top. Coming in to swing, it's a res from Movistar KOI that puts numbers back in their favor. It's a lockdown that comes into play. Angel gone means that there's no Hunter's Fury to work with, and that pit is not going to be safe space. alexiiik goes down. Now we rely on a post plant. Players far, far away, holding from up top. Shao's good for one. In goes the snake bite. But even if it lands, he needs the shots to land as well, and needs to continue breathing deep into the round.
Oh, no,
The snakebite got the kill on Filu. He's saved.
Oh, that's so brutal. That's gonna haunt nightmares tonight. Thinking about that one.
Well, they were all low.
They were all low.
But there is a timing there. I understand though, in the moment,
Yeah.
you know, you can't fully add that up. If someone was fully comes in, but a misread by a
From the
fraction of a
grave,
second.
Red Bull clutch. Aggressive start once again. Ruxic is the one to fall. Angel this time fighting tooth and nail. This was a 4-man push deep towards this side. And whoa, the bait on alexiiik works out. The Reds has come in onto Ruxic at least and will keep that advantage in Navi's favor. That early fight, well, the hope was that KOI would come out on top. Instead, they are in a death. Dart going out won't really reveal anything. All the players are sitting passively. The cross being held, MONSTEERR not landing the shot, the pressure maybe getting to them, and in the end, it's a good thing for them, especially a map they haven't played an official, getting to set the pace. They're running into the hands of Angel. Well, he's almost dead.
And he's walked out in the open with utility in hand. So there is a corner you can hide in there, but he didn't quite catch the memo. So Angel's down and out, but alexiiik's up behind early. Wants to try to recover this advantage that was just given away, and his timing is near perfect. They're blitzing on a site. There's one for alexiiik. Now they know where he is. Element of surprise fades away. Reposition to the right side. They're looking for him as Hiro swings in from up above. alexiiik with a nade. He's going to force them out, but baddyG comes in from the top row.
In terms of pistol rounds, and an important round for them to take, getting off the mark, and a lot of this did come down to that sort of late round scenario pulled in by the likes of baddyG, a little bit sneaky.
Well, they had not a whole lot to work with, although it was still better armed than this. So I wouldn't count them out. Yeah, I wouldn't count them out, that's for sure. And I don't think that Movistar KOI will be doing that. But they have sent one player alone through elbow up against the Nico, which is and I'm going to say this politely, terrible idea. The blind catches MONSTEERR. The recovered weapon takes down nataNk. This is an awful round for Movistar KOI, and it might not get any better. They're being traded out. Gain an advantage or already have one economically, and it falls apart because the fundamentals are not there. Now, great start by MONSTEERR. A great trade out by nataNk and flyuh, and this round, 4 versus 2, a decent bit of damage done for sure, but it's looking like it should be KOI leveling up that scoreline.
They've already cleared out the backline with the Prowler. They know where Hiro is. Paranoia, he should be dead to rights, and he's not. He somehow managed to survive that. Maybe not wanting to swing too aggressively. Not realizing where the second player is. Thrash. Just destroyed before they're able to dive. But the main thing is they've cleared both players out of the backline. Now for Navi, they do have the credits. They can take a risk here. Paranoia will give them the additional little bit of space as they're going to try and push back into this one.
They're isolated on the site, but Filu's winning mid when they'd already called to disengage the fight. So it didn't get them any extra information. They knew there were players there. Now that player inside of B main could be a big problem if MONSTEERR's able to get the jump on them, but instead it's Hiro cutting off that mid fight. They know it's a B hit. Angel's not going to move from the corner. Should have a free pick, and indeed, he catches MONSTEERR. They may not have had the info, but they assumed, and they assumed correctly. Great read coming out of the IGL. Great play by NAVI. Good push on mid by Hiro, and Filu's left with no chance. He's in a 1v5. They are
very intelligent stuff for a youngster.
Angel was spot on. He played aim lab in the last. alexiiik, he also had a piece, something that could be used to recover, but the play is towards the A site. Numbers there for Movistar KOI.
So far when they've got these advantages, they've been happy to play passive. The flash hasn't caught, and well, Hiro goes down. Filu has looked good. A couple of moments where individually he's still stepping up. alexiiik, though, can still cling to this cross. They're putting in a lot of utility just to force him out of position, and that's wise, because he was waiting.
Yeah, it's a wonderful snake bite by MONSTEERR. That gets them the cross. A pick here for alexiiik. Could be the round lost by Movistar KOI, because it will be the showstopper, and it's online now. But it's at the hands of MONSTEERR that the orb is claimed. Really nice round from that Viper. Not just the utility to control initially, but punishing that aggression coming back out of Link. Ruxic has the pit, and now has a chance to put it into play. This could be dangerous. Snakebite still online, and that is not that wide of a stairway, but it's...
I think also just the realization that that initial usage of utility didn't clear alexiiik from the angle, so they send in a deeper snake bite. They use the orb to sort of manage and control, keep the players low that are taking those fights.
Very impressive. Coming into round 7, Ruxic's not safe. Now they know he's here. Boxed in, and it's MONSTEERR again to draw first blood. Angel catches a player reloading. Fly and Filu down. Spike claimed as well. That's a disaster. No more Thrash to work around. The pit can't be used. They need to claim back that space. And a flash coming out of Angel here could seal the deal. Up close, MONSTEERR wasn't blind. He hid behind the boxes. He's caught by the paranoia though. That allows alexiiik to finish him off. With baddyG left alone. But he's isolated hero now. The last man standing won't have a chance to find his form on the raise. It's going to start with the man himself popping that ultimate. The big rocket in play. And he's got a player in the corner.
Okay.
He will take him down, but it's from the grave. And up close, alexiiik's good for one. Showstopper active, fired up close. He doesn't find anybody with it. Still, the advantage is theirs. In the meantime, baddyG has snuck his way over towards the site and will catch hero off as a result.
alexiiik just going to fall back, not wanting to over-aggress while Ruxic swings around the molly. Angel looking for a little bit more. A good time peaked here could give them the advantage, but Filu seems well aware of the potential of someone being here, and with his ult already available to be used once again, it seems like he's waiting for his teammate to join him.
Yeah, and I like Movistar KOI's adaptation. The jump peek even on the corner, you know there's an op likely to be there, where it was seen before, but now you're going to realize that he's rotated out, and in comes the Thrash. It'll be alexiiik to follow up on it, but it's shot before it can explode, and now the wraparound comes in. baddyG just needs to buy time, and he's done that. He's destroyed the wingman. Timing here going to be essential for Filu. Emerges from the smoke, isolates the first, but Angel...
Will it ever be used?
Oh, we just saw alexiiik pick up a backup Odin. Now that is a play I can get behind, Tom. That is something I love to see. They already know players haven't gone to the right side. Prowler cleared it. alexiiik knows the pressure's going to come towards him. But this is an unusual angle, an unusual weapon for it as well. Hasn't got a blast pack as he tries to throw them through, and they've already taken control of the site here. Movistar KOI flooding in, and they're finding picks. The Odin's dealt with as well. This is a great push with a pit going down. And Angel, try as he might, he's not cleared main. It's left on to Ruxic. He has to fight back through the pit.
He's low.
He won't get his own online, but out comes the shorty. Unfortunately, nataNk's been impressive on some duelists, but hasn't quite worked so far. Maybe the defense is where things will change after the pistol round, at least. A quick reaction from the rest of the squad will get them control. Filu got hit by his own wingman, but it doesn't matter. They're able to take the advantage, take the lead for a moment. Thing is, they've got the spike. Shao and Ruxic are so very low, and Movistar KOI have won every pistol round so far. This should be another opportunity.
Did he see?
To add one to the tally. He saw the ghost, but whether he realized it or not, that's a different question. Well, he knows now. He knows now.
But the longer this goes, the more they're likely to check. It's the first that goes his way. They know where the second is. baddyG, he's been picked up, and Shao!
Nats could probably do it. But to his credit, nataNk has been flexing so much.
Oh, hello.
And he's been doing well for the most part, but this has been a struggle here.
Oh, we always spoke about this map and the walls, the amount that you can wallbang, almost like paper. That's a solid start. They need to start their comeback here and now. flyuh already under some serious pressure, left blind, but has been able to retreat. At least needs to find one, and has done that at least before he's traded out. nataNk left low on HP though, will fall. However, his teammate in baddyG has kept them with an advantage. The plant will be coming in. An isolated monster, but it depends when he hits the timing. If anything, I want him to come in a little later than the rest of the team.
Looks like we might already have a timing for him. Hero's standing out in the open with his back turned. It's a free pickup. Shao's got to do it all.
For Angel to never be able to cross mid again. And, well, baddyG's found one. And actually, they did kind of try and cross mid, and flyuh has just...
element like spamming the Odin from top mid we haven't seen a lot of, but it does empower that Link player to go for a fight, often against low HP players, and certainly against positions that he knows are clear, because if you're stood there, your Odin teammates got him taken down. And for control, taken out of play. Now as they push this B side, they won't have that to work with. It's going to be The flash over the top, sent in late. alexiiik's already taken the space. He's already behind them. That's a great bit of ground to claim early. But baddyG and Filu, they're still holding strong. Now they're going to be sent back. And the question is this just a simple play up into heaven coming through from alexiiik, or the wrap around to mid? For now, at least, it looks like he'll just hold control.
But now they'll expect it. That's the thing. It's been long enough where they're not going to be walking in blind as they would do, although they're clearing those backlines, and this could be a problem. They're running in. They think, okay, we've caught this guy. Is anybody going to check? They do, but it's too little too late. The nade will claim one, though. The tank's done well. Showstopper into the roof. Could be enough to kill off alexiiik, but he survives with 8 HP. He has a showstopper of his own, but he's so desperately low that using it might not be worth it. He's trying to bait in the fight and has moved his opponent off of that spike. That time now ticking away. The tank knows it. The spam, and he's going to land.
They're walking right into his crosshair, but he's fired off a little too early. Now they know. The nade forces him back. Snakebite to buy time. 37 seconds. The clock going to be a big enemy for them here, but that space taken by Hiro. The flash comes in too late, but the trade at least on alexiiik. Oh, the spray from Filu is perfect, and they keep on
crashing every few seconds to delay. Then he has his own wall and the snakebite to delay on that B site. Like, his Viper util has just been...
Movistar KOI, they look to forget what happened previously, and this is a good way to do it. About to tide things up. Hiro does find one, which is concerning. That's a weapon recovered for Shao. No, for Hiro, but Shao will still get himself the Guardian. Hiro is the man I'd want to see with that Phantom, but he's tagged up, down to 60. Viper's Pit. Viper's Pit, it should be put in. This could secure them the round. This could get them the advantage back, and that spam almost claimed a kill. Nope. Oh, here's the pit.
Yeah,
it's going to reach.
From outside. An aggressive position. They need to clear! It's the second time, but it's only the one. Hiro now going to opt to fall back and try and play with the rest of the team. Boombot available, and while Filu just caught, not really paying attention it seemed. A bit of an off angle, sure, with the Viper's Pit, but now you start to look at those players. They're going to be tagged desperately low. Finding anything should be impossible, though the spams haven't been met. The spams haven't been met. He's just sticking it within the smoke. He's just going to take the round away.
Here, it's over and done with. Ruxic's already in. Oh, that's a great play by Ruxic, but again, baddyG, such a reliable player in those moments. He brings it back in their favor.
Mid has been denied for the majority of this game, and it looks like there's an opportunity for it to be denied again. Even still, though, the trade out of baddyG, the hero of the last couple of rounds, and an incredibly low HP nataNk, puts the advantage, at least for now, in the favor of NAVI. But with no pressure really being put in onto that pit, the decision is, where do they go?
I wonder if they've sensed now that link play, not much support from top mid, no spams coming in from Filu anymore. They could go around the pit, make it to the B site behind, but instead they want to avoid it completely, and that means stepping into a site where nataNk is desperately low. But Filu has come in to back him up, sitting inside of elbow. Even if they get that opening pick, they shouldn't expect the other player. In comes the plant. 8 seconds left on the clock.
Denied.
And it's being denied. The plant now has to be stuck. A blast pack doesn't land. A wide swing needed. Plant secured. alexiiik gets 2! Bailing NAVI out of what could have been, should have been a lost round. If that blast pack was just a little bit closer, this would already be done, but instead, MONSTEERR from Link, again, has to be the one to bring Movistar KOI kicking and screaming across the line, put them in the lead, and give them a chance
nade online
to bring us to map number 3. The nade is up. The time is there now because it's ticking low. In goes the reveal. They know he's not on it. The time now desperately low. The nade's not even thrown in. Not yet. They're biding. Their time's gone out the window.
No time. No time. One of the teams eliminated. Nightfall utilized onto B. It is going to connect. Monster was still around, but his only job was to really try and slow them on the entry. Unfortunately, both... Well, I was going to say a couple of players have made it through. Hiro, it is ballsy to go up into that smoke, but it has worked.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they hit the Nightfall. He knows that they can't hear, and unless they're in it, it's a calculated risk, and it's worked out wonderfully here. The payoff, but now Ruxic's down. We're back to a 4v4. Ults for NAVI, not going to help them out. They get a little bit of information. with Hiro, but it's got to be the rifles that do the dirty work, and Shao's already fallen. Hiro from up top, and he is the hero they needed.
There's
but now
another.
the real trouble. nataNk wrapping around, finds one, but the time ticking so desperately low. He doesn't know where alexiiik is. And from the top rope, a chance to secure this round. The spam goes in, the drop is heard, and nataNk's got him just in time.
11-11. Mistakes being made, an immediate thrash being sent through, but there's a showstopper waiting on the other side. It was a trap.
Spike down B.
2v4 now when they eventually deal with nataNk. Deep play from Hiro. They know it, they're clearing it, and his back is turned. It's a freebie for flyuh, and a big play needed by Ruxic. This would be an ace. There's only one player close by. The plan could be secured. Perfect. flyuh is wrapping around. He'll catch him just in off rip. Thrash is going to be recovered, but sensing the numbers on that side of the map, it's going to be a much more direct play to the B site. Entering with the showstopper. alexiiik's taking a lot of space, but he won't find any picks. The plan secured. But it's not going to be Ruxic going for it. I think that was Angel with the wingman, 2 away from a Viper's Pit that could change the game, but instead, NAVI looked to change up where those fights come into play. It's a deep play towards this B side, towards spawn. Paranoia goes up top. That's been a big problem for them so far, but alexiiik isn't hit. He's still free! They're not clearing the corner! It's happened so many times, but the picks aren't found. Movistar KOI are the ones putting numbers to their advantage. Ruxic stands for one in the corner.
And bear in mind that wraparound has been an issue. Angel down. That opens up mid, but the A site is still bolstered.
That was the dizzy sent out on mid. Ends up getting caught. Hiro and Shao fighting together from the elbow. There'll be no isolating. The fights are so I thought. Hiro left Shao, but he trades it in the end. The numbers are kept. But the plant should be found. All the while, the wraparound comes into play. 2 going wide. It's going to be a bloodbath. nataNk finds the first showstopper on.
Early take. The flash just thrown in to give a little bit of additional space, but they are fading back towards mid. They have baited a rotation. baddyG is alone and almost managed both, but it is only one.
One player down, but the trades always going to favor the attack side. They are moving towards the A side, though, where there's numbers to play with for Movistar KOI, where nataNk on 1 HP is holding the line. And Hiro's left alone. I don't know where nataNk thought he was, but he was very much mistaken. Walks in backwards. One of the more confusing engagements, but it's still a 1v2.
It's Hiro, though. Hiro has been one of the star players in this map. 27 and 17. Spike will be into his hands. Obviously nervous about a flank pressure coming in. Obviously MONSTEERR has been playing this B side of the map all the time, so he knows that he could be coming in from absolutely anywhere. But also the pause starts to put doubt in the mind. And Angel will now go to join the B side defense, and that's already alarm bells. MONSTEERR has been caught.
Yeah, you have a choice here. Go back and fight, but with 30 seconds left, go forward is the more likely option. Forward into the stack that they don't know is here. The first will be found, but the trade is quick from Hiro. They stop the plant. Time becomes an issue, and as they keep on accelerating, it's into a brick wall. This defense unmoving. There's going to be a peek eventually, though. baddyG has to get out of that corner on the left. He's got to swing in, and the shot won't be landed. Ruxic down. Big pickup for baddyG. Another goes in favor of Movistar KOI, and it looks like another OT is on the cards. Whether it's converted or not, well, it's down to Angel and Hiro to deny. Angel's gone deep, walkabouts, and Hiro's up top, but they know about him. The defuse, how do they deny it from here? They've got to fight through all these players, and only one will be found. The defuse already done by the time the nade gets there. 14 to... That's where all the big performances have been, and it's alexiiik going deep with the op to be denied. Huge pick from MONSTEERR, another found! The A site's wide open. These teams have been winning defensive round after defensive round, but this could be where that all changes. This could be where Movistar KOI set us up for map number 3.
Yeah, it was Shao feeling boxed in after mid-control was lost, felt he had to go aggressive, and it's ended up being a problem. Mosh being sent through, baddyG waiting and watching, and he wins that fight easily versus Ruxic. The remaining 2 with so much to find, and they're not going to get anything done. Angel with a quick double. but that time is already taking a third. It's nice, it's stat padding, but that feels like that's all it will be. To find the remaining two is an impossibility, especially with the amount of time that's already gone. And while baddyG, he's hoping for an extra kill. It may even be an ace for Angel, but it is meaningless.
Everything to work with. It left baddyG set up for that late play. And yes, Angel has possibly the best individual round we've seen from him all year. Saw this blitz out on B. The Dizzy came in late. alexiiik was taken down. Now it's on time, but there's a snake bite to slow. No way to capitalize. Paranoia already sent through. They've lost so much. And they're running into 3 players. NAVI, they're on the back foot already. alexiiik looks to bail them out. Ah, it's a tough fight. MONSTEERR's eventually eliminated, but a flash comes back from Filu, wrapping around to the right, looking to fight with baddyG, and baddy serves as the bait, pulls them in, reels them in for the 6.
To quickly react. The fact is, though, the B side is about to be under some serious pressure.
Not ready yet.
Oh yeah, here comes the push. Steps already heard. Ruxic knows what's up against him. He's gonna hide from any sort of reveal that could come through. Knife again, catching info. I heard 3 pings. Ruxic did too. He grabs one. Backside though, Shao's under pressure. They're coming from both doorways, but he does a lot of damage. Keeps them in it. Nice shot from flyuh, but it's not enough to take alexiiik down. The Sheriff headshot, on the other hand, more than enough. MONSTEERR and nataNk left on site. We talked a big game about nataNk, and here he is on the Yoru, finding one, and MONSTEERR left to take down hiro, but he's so low. 1 shot needed. He's put hiro down to the same sort of health. It's going to be close. The first shot to land will conclude the round. KOI have been good in pistols, but hiro's a little rotate bit to play that A site a little bit later. Already the reveal set up for it.
They're walking into an aggressive position. Angels managed to make that stick though. baddyG already lost and Ruxic's still here. They might not even expect the second player with the sniper. That one's for free and he can get out of there. Angel now jumps back in with the distraction. This crossfire is causing so many issues and even a paranoia now thrown in. It's the dive in with a sniper from alexiiik. Well, Angel's finally been cleared. But MONSTEERR, 15 seconds, no spike, setting up early for the flash. Paranoia already sent through. Flash immediately as they'll go for the aggression is perfect. That's about as well as it could go. They're still going. They're not giving this up. They're continuing that fight forward. baddyG has done well to stabilize, but even he can't hold on any longer. You see the setup of that strat. It's one that's been run for such a long time. And
so what do we say coming in? Oh yeah, he sucked on the last map. He had a lot of bad plays, a lot of rounds that didn't go his way, a lot of shots that didn't land. If he can find that map 1 energy, this is a quick conclusion. And here he is. This is not map 1. This is past it. He is KOI. Let's hope that timeout had some solutions.
Ooh, oh, he's gonna know that they're there at this point, but oh, it almost doesn't matter. Oh, he's had enough. He's decided to put any doubters to rest, any question marks are looking to be put down, and has the support of Shao to make sure that nobody's able to get anything done in the backline. Now, you might be looking at this and going, okay, that must have been a low buy. That must have been, just a piece or two. This is everything. This is all the finances of Movistar KOI. They picked a play to try and find a gap in NAVI, and while baddyG is in a 1v5. You might have that operator in hand. There's an opportunity. Filu watching, waiting. Angel is there. It's going to
This could be the first bump in the road. alexiiik, he's in position. Dash activated. He knows they're on their way. Reveal goes through, but alexiiik takes down Filu. He's running for the hills. No ult online, and now no weapon to play with. He's on the shorty backside. Space taken by Movistar KOI on the back of the steel gardens, but it's taken them so much time that the op is back online! They've walked into it! alexiiik looks to stop them, finds himself too! And I don't know what nataNk was thinking! He ran deep, he gave them the ult, the info! And now the 2v2, it's winnable for the... Oh, that shock dart's done so much damage! Wide swing, Shao deals with it, and it's MONSTEERR 1v1, already tagged up, and Shao...
Angel with ult online, Shao with ult online. Hunter's Fury on the other side, and other than Ruxic, there's not really anyone's here. alexiiik's actually walking further in. They've connected onto Ruxic, but that cross is still being held. This man is playing so aggressively. Look at him go! No fear in the heart of alexiiik at this stage. We're seeing peak performance. He's going back for more. Did he hit Flyer there?
I don't think so, but he went for it, that's for sure.
Oh, hello.
Fly has caught them up top.
Player standing.
It's alexiiik alone as Angel fades out in the ult, but that op is still trained and the Blade Storm comes out. One blade needs to land and
He
it
doesn't respect the scrim partner in the scrim. And MONSTEERR's already dead. That was a swing into middle, by the way. And well, in case you didn't know, Shao's also playing pretty well. 3 for him. Shorty out. I think we might get another death. The KD's going down, but only a little bit.
Well, what is it now? Win rate for NAVI so far 100% on this map. That leaves their opponent on 0%. That's not great. And Shao, I think unless there is an unbelievable turnaround, and it will not be with the help of their coaches.
Oh, okay.
Nice shot.
KD down to 4.
Nice trade back.
Yeah, this is the best opportunity they have had, and it's not been particularly close. Maybe the clutch that Flyer had not long ago, but there is the man. He's taken down Angel, Shao, and Hiro. They've definitely got the credits to go for this, to nobody's surprise. At least some wiggle room, at least a chance on the defense. They need to give themselves something here. baddyG fighting into the smoke. While Shao, the Shao show has been a little bit less frequent as of recent. It's certainly on here, so they have got to respect this man.
Without a doubt, he's 10-3, but he'll be taken down by the
gate crash going through, an immediate teleport as he'll look to try and put the pressure on the players around this A site. Hiro's setup is in position, ready and waiting, potentially just looking for someone on a kill trip, and that is the trip, but I don't think there's any way they can kill him.
He survived for now.
Ooh.
That reveal could be a different story. Able to cross the site. Flyuh survives. Nice shot by Filu. Hero's down. Okay. Movistar KOI, they're finding their footing. They've got a leg to stand on now. Late play by alexiiik. He's coming up behind, but there's a trap there watching for it. He won't get away with anything, and Angel's on 8 HP. Still gets one. alexiiik on the flank finds another. Ruxic's in. It's now a 3v2. Angel still desperately low, but he could be used as a human recon. In fact, a normal recon sent in, and baddyG rips them a new one. It's alexiiik alone. Time against him. Up in hand, and 2 players to drop. This should be done. It should be Movistar KOI's.
They've always been very good at the attack side of this map, although they've gone without checking a corner. Ruxic seems to deal with that with relative ease, though. It's only the one. Filu's managed to hold on to B main control. The paranoia sent through isn't going to be able to connect onto him, as he's had to fall back. Ghost retrieved as he'll look to fight them all, but he's been dropped by Shao.
Decent damage on the Shao. Shields gone. 30 HP as well, stripped away. MONSTEERR and baddyG, the ones that have to fight their way back through. You got 2 flashes to work with here, though. The arc rose on MONSTEERR has been placed on the A site, so unfortunately he won't be able to activate that to any effect. But the paranoia for baddyG, that could open up a big avenue for them. Shao close to the smoke, but not going in. A player about to walk through. He gets caught on him, but the kill still goes the way of Movistar KOI, but with the time taking a MONSTEERR down to 40, Ruxic could have this one across the line. He's got the read, knows exactly what his opponent was doing, and hides behind.
Seems like he'll get time for the reload, and this could actually pull rotations in. A couple of players now here. NAVI are being stalled out, and baddyG manages to win that opener. Another player close. The stinger at range from far. Maybe not the play from Flyer. He's just too far away from the rest of the team. And while baddyG could only do so much with the judge, a post plant, 2 players, 1 with a stinger, 1 only with the headhunter.
Hiro.
And Hiro's even there in the backline.
Especially with the orb placement on this map. They've already spotted 1 close on mid. They know Filu's here.
Escape.
He's 4 HP. He's trapped in the corner. He's revealed as well. Surviving for a moment till the nade comes in from Angel. nataNk accelerates, looks for the fight on mid. But it's trades back and forth with NAVI.
It's more so the isolation. The wall could create a chance, but it's definitely been noted. They're going to try and swing this one all at the same time, and he's only going to manage the one. baddyG under pressure. Paranoia has left him completely blind, but his reposition is solid. Still surviving while waiting for his teammate, but it's Ruxic on the other side that has caused them issues throughout this series so far. He may be revealed, but he can now just teleport to the other side of the map, get a free
face. With that in mind, He's delivered in so many rounds. And although he's been a little quieter so far, 13-9, alexiiik's taken everything from him. All those opportunities, but here's his chance to make that difference. Spots the player close. Shorty in hand, he's chasing him down, but flyuh's waiting at this.
Knife takes his utility. Hiro has caught Filu as well. That leaves him completely isolated. Finally, the utilities come through, but two players have already crossed. He needs to be aware of switching where he's looking, but the Thorns aren't going to last forever, and the rest of the team are very slow to make their move. I guess still worried about Hiro. He found a kill just moments ago. MONSTEERR has done well, given them an opportunity. Ruxic down early. But instead, they're still looking. They are still hunting for Hiro. He's waiting on the site, and they're looking to back mid to see if he's just waiting around. They'll finally realize, but that has bought a lot of time. Hiro is going to be dealt with. MONSTEERR again! He stepped up as a savior, but there's still two to go.
And one of them's alexiiik. Hell of a game he's played so far. Angel grabs one, alexiiik close in the smoke. He's baited them in. Hook, line, and